right here.
I've got the tree on fire.
If you can't sing, don't sing, dog.
Nobody's going to be singing. So Nikki's got a
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kenny. Happy birthday to you.
Good job. Now let's get you over there where you smoke.
Hello, listeners. Thank you for tuning in this week. It's been a really good week.
Each week, 2022.
How about y'all introduce yourselves
All the sugar.
and what we are to you?
My name is Nikki. I'm Greta.
My brother's house.
I'm Tabitha. I'm the best niece ever.
No, you look at me. I'm the Greta.
But I would leave.
That's all I got. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week.
Next week.
See you next week.
I mean, y'all could mention the fact that I took you to every damn movie ever.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right. He probably spent hundreds of
We
dollars.
spent a lot of money in candy and tickets.
And, tickets.
He used to warm up my towels
He
for
took me
me.
to see American Pie 2.
Alright, well, probably shouldn't mention that one.
Yeah.
I had a choice. She wanted to take.
Some other movie that your mom told us not to see.
Oh, did I go? I don't remember. My memory.
My mom was like, "Do not see this." And then
My
we
memory's
went
so
up there with
short.
Kevin. We're like, "We're seeing this movie."
I remember you taking to this movies all the time, and then, but I don't remember it. I'm too old now to remember what we actually saw.
What little bit of influence I thought I had was for shit.
I don't remember what they probably
We saw so many damn movies.
That's great, Peach. Thanks for stepping
I
through.
didn't
That's
know we
awesome.
saw American Pie.
You didn't take me to any movies.
American Pie is
Ah,
pretty
bullshit, I did.
American Pie.
I took you to at least one.
American Pie.
One.
Jay Silent Bob.
Oh, Jay and Silent Bob.
We had the choice of Jay and
Jay and Silent Bob. Jay and Silent Bob. Yes.
Yeah, and the lady at the counter was like, they say the F word 15 times at the beginning. You probably want to do American Pie 2. And I was thinking American Pie 1 wasn't too bad. I mean, yeah, he was fucking a pie or whatever, but, you know, it wasn't too bad.
It was.
And then next thing you know, they're having
It
like,
was bad.
gay and
but-
lesbian orgies right in the middle of the
Like-
movie.
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh,
like,
God.
whipping out dildos, and my uncle's like geeking, and I'm just like, I'm 8 years old, and I'm like,
This was a mistake.
I don't think I was there for that.
I'm like, what?
Was I there? I don't think I was there for that.
No, it was just me and him.
Oh, okay. It wasn't. I was like, I don't remember.
It's just y'all.
Because it was a
At
theater.
American
There was,
Pie 2.
the nearest theater was like 100
Was it
miles
American
away.
Pie 2 when we were
The
8
workers
years
are
old?
like, something's
But
wrong.
we did
Are we
see
that old?
Lion King
Yes,
and
you
IMAX.
are.
It was dope.
Damn
Just
it.
wait.
And we saw
Damn it.
Star Wars.
Just
IMAX.
wait.
Star
I don't
Wars
like to
and
hear
IMAX,
that shit.
But I
Tell
cried
me
because
about
she
it.
wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. I just remember sitting there, we were in the very middle seat, and there's all these people packed. There was not one seat available, and we're in the very middle, and I had to pee, and I was so young, and Kevin was like, no, we ain't getting up. He's like, you gotta wait to the end, and I'm just crying. I'm
She's looking at him like,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
worst
piss on
uncle
myself.
ever.
I'm gonna piss on
No, he was the best uncle ever.
He was.
He made me love the Beatles. Respect for the Beatles came from this
Shout out
man
the
right here.
Beatles.
Shout out to the Beatles.
Shout out the Beatles.
The Eagles.
Eagles, the Beatles, all that.
Cockroaches.
All right, wrap it up, girls.
Kevin's like,
He's like, all right, cut.
All right, say hi, Auntie.
I love you.
This is for my show. You know I do a weekly show, right?
No,
I do a weekly podcast
about what?
about whatever.
Oh,
I mostly talk about what's going on in my life and
where's the
whatnot.
goofy at?
This is my
Last of the
Teresa. She is the
And then like Bama is the complete.
well, the last remaining of the Lions women. She is
Actually, I think the last no is one.
You didn't have a sisters.
Their own. I mean, my mother, my father had twins. That had daughters, more daughters. That was whatever. There was a couple of lines left.
all right, Auntie. What was the order? It was who was the oldest? And then
Mom,
You and them mom. You and them mom.
that's what she.
yeah, yeah.
It's the generation.
You lived
saw that, did you?
And you've got what? How many kids here? How many grandkids? You got great grandkids here, right?
Yes. I got great grandchild here.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
One is French Canadian and one's Canadian. He's around here somewhere. He does me. I don't know where. He met me today.
Denise is her grandchild. Chelsea's
Chelsea.
grandchild.
Yeah.
And then Chelsea's children are her great-grandchildren. Right? Chelsea and her kids are yours. Great-grandchildren.
And the baby is a great grandchild. A boy type. Most of the rest of them are girl type.
Hey, baby. Which one? That's all right.
Which one is this, Steve?
All right, Auntie. I'm going to cut this off.
Bye, Devin.
Playing Screw Your Neighbor, or like I like to call it Shit on Your Neighbor, with the fan.
I'm the winner always.
You are not the winner always.
It's their game.
It's our game. Currently, me and
Kevin
Kelly are out.
is losing.
Currently, me and Kelly are out. We're losing. But you won the last one.
I won the last one.
And we're trying to teach little Paul how to play cards. Apparently, this is his very first game. All right, everybody, this is for the podcast. Hey, hey. All right.
No, I did. I knew exactly that.
All right, everybody.
everybody. So, taking a little bit of a trip down memory lane here for Kevin, but the night after our first date, I had a long conversation with Kevin on the phone, and he told me a story about what I'm about to show you. And I think it was the moment that I realized that I could be with this person for a while. So I'm going to flip this camera around here and let Kevin tell you this story.
Hey everybody, that right there is a 100-foot bungee tower. I took 13 jumps off of that. 12 of those jumps were perfect. They were fantastic. The 13th jump, not so much. They had me testing a cord. And the new cord was supposed to be for a heavier person. So they figured I was the heaviest person there at the time, and I'd be perfect for testing this cord. They were fucking wrong. I was not heavy enough for the cord. So with a bungee cord, you're supposed to gently squeeze down and come back up and do that a couple times. I went down and said thump, because it might as well have just been a rope. It connects right here at your chest, so I was like, oh. So I'm like hurting. So then because of that action, instead of going up and down, I started swinging back and forth. Now below the tower was a race course for what they called the speedsters, which were big go-karts that had these foils on top. And they were extremely fast. And there was somebody running a race at the time. So I'm swinging back and forth. So more than half the time I wasn't above the bag anymore. So if the cable did snap, I was likely going to hit something other than the bag. So as I'm swinging, hurt, I kind of glance down and I'm either seeing cars running under me like this, or I'm getting I'm feet away from the tower itself. I was going to smack into the tower. They start lowering me down. Instead of gently going into the bag, I hit the bag doing a clip, probably maybe 10-15 miles an hour, swinging into the side of the bag. So I'm scraping my face on this burlap bag as they're lowering me down, and I get caught up in it, and I'm like hurt from that. I'm hurt from getting things. So I start trying to punch and fight my way out of the bag, and as I'm punching and fighting my way out of the bag, I hit the end of it without knowing it, and I rolled and landed on my fat ass on the ground, hurt from that. And the guy I worked with at the time come running up and he goes, "Man, that didn't work out at all." And I'm like, "I'm hurt, dude." He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this cord. We're gonna have to, figure out a way so that." I said, "Dude, I'm hurt." And he's like, "You're gonna be all right." And I'm like, "Look, man, get me out of this rig. I need to get out of here." But there it is. It looks like the park's completely closed now.
It's all overgrown.
It's dead. There used to be the bumper boats right there. There were a lot of memories here. There was a kiddie town. There's little go-kart places. The boat pond is across the way there. All of it's overgrown. It's kind of sad for me, but what are you gonna do?
snazzy hat.
Because we did full tilt tourist.
We did full tilt tourist, and we went into an actual real deal souvenir shop, which I don't think I've been in a souvenir shop in 20 years. But anyway, we went in looking for Kevin's coffee mug, which we found a couple. But then I also found this really cool, we call them cancer hats at my house. And it unsnaps here on the side so that you don't get any sun on you. And I have a pretty big head, and this thing fit me like a glove and matched my dress. So yeah, I went full tilt.
Jockey's Ridge.
Oh yeah, there's Jockey's Ridge over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Just a big tall. You really can't see it. Yeah, sand dune. Kevin got himself a cool OBX hat to protect his head. I keep getting my finger in front of the camera. Now I don't know what we're driving aimlessly to find something to drink. We're just gonna find a cool place to stop to quench the thirst. All right, and then we're gonna start heading back out onto the island. Peace, y'all.